Hi everyone, this is Balázs from RacingBrick. I received a few concerned comments after I switched from Technic to Speed Champions and City reviews, but no, I didn't forget about the smallest January 2026 Technic sets. So here they are. The LEGO Technic 42218 John Deere 1478 Wheeled Harvester, which honestly takes longer to say out loud than to build, and the LEGO Technic 30735 Hot Rod Car. Let's start with the greener one. Lots of movement in a tiny package, apparently, so time to open the box. This set has 117 pieces, costs €10 or dollars, and it will be released on the 1st of January. Inside the box we get two unnumbered bags, the manual, a small sticker sheet and a loose beam. Here's the part list. There aren't many new elements this time, but we do get some rare green parts returning after a long time. And with that, let's start building. Don't expect anything super complicated, although there are a few fairly tricky moves, which is actually nice to see in a 7+ set. We already have the wheels in place, and here comes the Technic mechanism of the set, a worm gear driving an 8-tooth gear. The rest of the functions are manual, including the grabber, and just like that, we are finished. And honestly, in this tiny package we have more going on than in some 800-piece licensed cars, so let's go through it. First, the design. Interestingly, the entire vehicle leans slightly forward, because the larger wheels lift this section up a bit. We have articulated steering, with the red toe ball acting as a limiter. There's no hand of God knob here, you grab the cabin and rotate this section directly. Then we have simple suspension on the smaller wheels. You can test it by driving over the log included in the set. Since the bogies are supported by friction pins, they don't flap around, which was a good design choice. The boom can rotate. The product page says 180 degrees, but in reality it's actually a bit more than that. You can control boom elevation using this connector and the gear mechanism. This function is a bit cumbersome due to the size and structure of the model, because when you try to rotate the connector, the entire boom section also wants to rotate, so realistically, this is a two-handed operation. This part here is controlled by the lever on the side, and the grabber itself is more complex than you might expect. You position it with one hand using the connector, and with the other hand you can actually grab the log, then lift it up and drive away. Because of the small size and low weight, it does require some patience, but it is fully playable, which is a pretty nice achievement for a set this small. Honestly, I don't really understand why we need branding on a $10 set, but hopefully people aren't looking for full realism at this scale anyway. Now let's check out the Hot Rod Car. Quick question for native English speakers, why do you need to add car at the end? Anyway, this one comes in the new paper bag and contains 83 pieces. It's not available on LEGO.com, but these usually retail for around €5 or even less. And for that price, this build does not mess around. We get half module offsets, the new cam pieces, driven by the rear axles through these gears. Then there's a rod at the front, the lights and the grille are system elements, the pistons are installed and yes, they do work. The roof section is attached using these pins, then we add the wheels and that's it. It's not a complicated build, it's not licensed, but I absolutely love it. It looks cool, it has a working engine, it's cheap, what else do we need? Actually, what we do need in LEGO Technic is more of these, a lot more. Cheap, fun, small builds with clever techniques instead of the 7th or 8th licensed car with the exact same functions and yet another set of new panels desperately trying to achieve a look that will never fully work in the Technic world. Don't get me wrong, I actually like the 2026 Car Transporter gang members I reviewed so far, but Technic as a team should offer much more than that, especially in the smaller, affordable, unlicensed range. Just look at how many sub 500-piece Technic sets we had 10 years ago, all with B models included. Even the Formula Offroader was in that category. So yes, these two are great little builds. Buy them, build them and enjoy them, they are genuinely fun. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe with notifications, as more exciting LEGO videos are coming soon. See you next time, bye bye.